The Leopards are going to kick off to start the ball game, so Arkadelphia is going to get the ball to start with. Leopards moving from our right to left as we are on the home side of the stands. Onside kick, or not onside, but a squib kick, fielded cleanly and gotten up to midfield at least, if not beyond, for Arkadelphia.
Yeah, it looked to me like Cervantes' plant leg came out from under him right about the time he was going to make contact with the ball and really just kicked the top of it and caused a squib kick. I don't think it was intentional. I think that had to do with the play. I told you this turf, as it gets dark and the humidity's in the air, it gets slick, and that's the first example right there with Cervantes falling down on the kickoff.
We're now joined by the world champ.
He's the world's greatest.
I'm more like Vince McMahon.
Uh-oh.
I didn't hear you there. That's not good.
Fakes the give. Tunnel screen.
Leopards right there to make the stop. Steve, give me a little test there. See if we can hear you now.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Huh. That was a good play by Jay Sean Don and Jaquarian Thomas out there fighting off blocks, getting through the screen play, making a big play on first down.
Badgers come back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the tailback. The Leopards right there to make the stop again. Steve will give you another shot.
All right. Nope.
No.
I think so.
I may unplug you and restart. Seth, you want to take over for a minute while I play technician?
I got you. No, that was a great play right there with Hayden Whitlow. He sets the edge, sheds the blocker, comes up, makes a big hit, and then you had Alex Nobles following up to make the tackle as well. You got Arkadelphia coming to the line. They got trips to the right, split left. Tailback set up to the left. Looks to throw. Got a seam right down the middle, wide open. Going to be a touchdown to Logan Lucas. Uncovered, had to be a bust in coverage. He just ran a straight seam down the middle of the field, not a Leopard in sight.
And Arkadelphia jumps on Malvern 6-0 on their opening drive. What looked like the Malvern defense started out very strongly.
Yeah, you force a 3rd and long, you think you're exactly where you want to be, and just a straight-up bust in coverage. Guy runs a seam right down the middle, uncovered for a touchdown. Absolutely demoralizing after 2 really good defensive plays. Arkadelphia appears to be in a swinging gait, trying to figure out exactly what they want to do.
Quarterback scrambles to the right, lets it go to right side, picked off by Malvern. And that play will be called dead, and the score will remain 6-0 Badgers. 10:42 to go in the first. We'll be back in a moment.
Let MMB help your business keep progressing by offering you state-of-the-art technology. MMB is big enough to serve the needs of your business, but still make local decisions quickly for Central Arkansas. We offer mobile banking, remote deposit, and treasury management solutions. All of this from your local community bank, where you can still drop in and talk with someone when you want to see a friendly face. MNB, what a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Back at Badgers Stadium, Badgers leading 6-0 off the opening touchdown. Kicker number 10, Gabe Goodman, comes out, sets the ball up. Malvern with a nice stop on the 2-point conversion attempt. Looked like a swinging gate attempt. Flushed the quarterback early, was under duress, tried to throw back across his body, and picked off by Devin Langston. A really good play by him. So 3 really good plays and 1 bad leads to a touchdown for Arkadelphia, but does give you a little bit of encouragement about the way Malvern's defense played for the few other plays. You got Devin Langston and Demise Jimerson back deep to receive. as we continue to battle technical difficulties. Will be an onside kick. Bounces off of Brandon Scott into the air, and Arkadelphia has it. Absolutely nightmarish start for the Leopards continues. Really good kick by the kicker there. Took a perfect bounce right at the time it was getting to B. Scott. Shot up high in the air. Really no Leopards in sight. Multiple blue jerseys. They just run under it, and easy recovery there. Going to have the ball at the 32-yard line. Set up in prime position to add to their already 6-0 lead. Arkadelphia comes out. Quarterback Cannon Turner sets up with Zion Hatley behind. Give is to Hatley. Takes off the right side. He's got a huge burst, and he's breaking tackles all the way down to about the 1-yard line where he'll be stopped by Jaquarian Thomas. But really a great hole opened up for him. He gets the sideline. Huge burst of speed. Really untouched to about the 5-yard line, and then Thomas is able to keep him out of the end zone. But huge play for Arkadelphia. Now they're knocking on the door again.
Give this one a test, Seth. Do you hear me out of that headset?
I can hear you.
All right. We can't deprive the world of the wisdom of Steve Rook.
You gotta hear what the Rook is cooking.
You got an I formation give to the fullback straight up the middle. Will be another touchdown, Arkadelphia. That was number 22, Jack Burnham.
That's a name I seem to recall from maybe the year before.
Well, the best thing about any of that is I can't be blamed for it because I wasn't on the headset.
Is your distraction?
My distraction caused that?
Oh, I hope I'm not being blamed for it. I was trying to cover multiple jobs over here.
You did a good job multitasking.
So Arkadelphia, we'll see if they, well, it looks like they're going to go for the extra point this time.
If they had a football.
Possibly. Nope. Yeah, they're going to go for the extra point, I believe.
Gabe Goodman, the kicker. He's a lefty. He's swinging from the wrong side of the ball.
He gets it away, and it is good, and it's now 13-0 Arkadelphia. Once again, we return to Arkadelphia where the Badgers lead Malvern 13-0. Opening drive of about 49 yards. Then onside kick to Malvern. They recovered and went in for the score.
Onside kicks been kind of an Achilles heel for Malvern this year.
It took just an awful hop. I'm not sure they played it well. It just bounced and went over the head.
So the lefty gets it away. Be fielded around the 17 and fumble. And Arkadelphia says they have it, and so far this thing could not have gotten off to a more disastrous start for the Malvern Leopards.
No, that was the first time that Demise Jefferson touched the ball. They kicked it deep. He went over and fielded it, tried to go across field, see if he could get anything. Didn't really appear to have the ball tucked, kind of carrying it rather loosely, and they come and make a hit right around the waist and pop it right out, and once again, they're on the edge of scoring again.
Arkadelphia recovers at the Malvern 24-yard line.
Thank you, Mr. PA announcer, for telling everybody what they already know.
Hey, you don't earn the title of worst PA announcer by accident. Screen pass near side, pass complete. Breaking tackles, but brought down at the 23-yard line. It's really a gain of about a yard and a half for Arkadelphia on first down.
Yeah, pop route thrown out there to Logan Lucas. Quick catch. Really good job by Greg Ross. He got down low, got him around the foot, and just never would let go. Lucas kept trying to fight out of it, but Ross held on long enough until he got help to come over there and finish him off. And now Lucas is lined up at quarterback.
Two backs in the backfield along with him. Give off the left guard. Leopards there to make the tackle. So far against the run, for the most part, Seth, the Leopards have looked pretty good.
Yeah, the only exception was the two-play drive last time for a touchdown. That one run, when he got a little space, he was quick. But for the most part, have bottled him up pretty well right now.
3rd and 8 for Arkadelphia as they come back to the line. Looking to throw. Quarterback scrambles to the right, lets it go far side though. And pass goes incomplete. Good position for the Malvern defense.
Yeah, getting a little cute when there's really no need to there. Got Logan Lucas, he's listed as a senior quarterback, but he rolls out to his left and turns and throws completely across his body to a guy who's well covered on a slant route. I don't understand that, but here we go.
39-yarder.
Going to try the field goal here on 4th down. Holder sets up at the 29. It's a 39-yard attempt. It's on its way. Or excuse me, make that a 46-yard attempt, and it is no good. And so the score will remain 13-0. Leopards take over on downs.
Looked like he had enough distance there, just too far off to the left.
Actually, I was correct the first time. It was a 39-yard attempt. A little discombobulated.
Well, our offense finally gets to play in this football game.
It's kind of the opposite of the Ashdown game, guys, whereas we were down, 2 scores before our offense or their offense hit the field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jefferson works out a shotgun.
Oh.
Fakes the give, now takes off to his right, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. Picks up maybe a yard.
Avoided disaster there, too, with the fake on the handoff. Ball pops straight up in the air. Demise able to get a hold of it before it gets to the ground and basically just get upfield and get what he can get on a busted play. 2nd and long.
Call it a gain of 2. It's 2nd down and 8. Jimerson this time gives to Florence, and Florence is bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if that was slow on the whistle or what, but he was stuffed at the line for a good 2 seconds and then driven about 5 yards back and planted. Just no running room there for Florence.
Brings up 3rd down and 8. Trips to the left side. As Jimerson tries to draw the Badgers off. Now sets Florence up to his left, rolls to his left, looking to throw. Near side, pass incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down. They were looking for Darian Weaver.
Yeah, Darian Weaver on a stop route there. Was open, had a little bit of room if he would have caught it, but it looked like he slipped when he tried to plant and turn around, and by the time he got his head up, ball was hitting him on the shoulder. We'll mention that isolated player of the game tonight was the intended receiver right there, number 7, Darian Weaver. Junior, he plays receiver for us as well as defensive back.
What's his nickname?
Honey Bun.
Darian Weaver.
We just got to get Mike to say it now.
Whoa.
Horrible punt from Malvern. And goes out of bounds at the 33-yard line of the Leopards.
Oh,
Not sure what happened there, but it was...
That would find its way on a blooper reel or a SportsCenter Not Top 10 very quickly. Didn't even look like the chain crew doesn't even have to move. They basically just move the dial down. Ugly start.
1st and 10 for Arkadelphia, again at the Malvern 33-yard line after the punt. Trips to the right side for the Badgers. Now they switch things up. Load up that right side. Quarterback keeps, goes off left tackle, and he is off to the races along the far sideline. Finally run out of bounds just shy of the goal line.
Yeah, a little bit of zone read there. He keeps and goes right off the left side, really untouched all the way until Darian Weaver, our isolated player of the game, comes over and knocks him out at the 5-yard line.
They had him closer than that, but it is at the 5. 1st and goal for the Badgers. Cannon Turner takes Gives to his tailback.
Ooh.
Off right tackle, and he hits a brick wall at about the 4.
It's kind of difficult in here, guys. You know, most games you can kind of hear the whistle and hear sounds of the game, but here it's just so quiet in here. You think, well, is he ever going to blow the whistle? But you don't ever know.
We can basically only hear one another.
I feel like I'm back in Fountain Lake.
Oh. That
Too soon?
massive home crowd advantage.
At least I heard a cricket there.
Second down and goal from the 4-yard line now for the Badgers. Again, they give to the tailback. Again, he goes up the middle, and again, he is stopped. Pick up maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal for the Badgers.
Yeah, it appears Arkadelphia right now is having more success when they get to the outside, hitting those outside zones. That's where they're having their space to run. The past 2 plays, they've been trying to go up the middle, and Malvern D-line getting a good push and creating a wall. Not easy to find space for Zion Hatley to run through.
You know, Steve, we did a lot of work to get you, where we could hear you.
No, but I
Fake the give.
Can't see, Mike.
Or actually, they do give off the right side, and it's a touchdown for Arkadelphia.
It was a fake. And they threw a pass on the out route there to 22 Jack Burnham. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. 1 rushing and now 1 receiving.
Makes it 19-0. Goodman in for the extra point, gets it away, and it is good. Makes it 20-0 Arkadelphia. We'll be back in a moment. This is Malvern Leopard football.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
Once again, return to Arkadelphia, and the Badgers having it their way early. 20-0. Steve, if you can get a look at the scoreboard and tell me what the time remaining is here in the first quarter.
Well, Mike, we've got 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
And it has been all Badgers thus far.
Well, we've seen the onside kick work. We've seen the kicking it deep work. So far, this has been their most successful play, I would think. The kickoff.
Did we have the wrong headset on?
You know, Mike, it would help if I put on the right headset. We got 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
No wonder we hadn't heard from him.
Guy runs a college. Kickoff deep to Malvern.
Education.
Fielded at the 3-yard line and returned up to, I believe, the 9.
Yeah, that's one of those you kind of look back on and you think, hey, you let that go, we're going to get the ball on the 20. But I guess when you're down 20-0, you try to find any way to have a big play happen. Unfortunately did not, and Malvern will start inside their own 10-yard line.
We'll take this away from you, Steve.
And I'm sure there's some people that wish I would put on the other headset.
We don't have anybody that can stand up.
I told you this turf is slick.
Ball out on the 9-yard line, or just shy of the 9, as the Leopards start out 1st and 10.
New quarterback.
Jace Turner in at quarterback.
Give off the left side from Malvern, no running room. And Jace Turner in at quarterback, as Seth mentioned.
Got a shift change. Looks like Hart coming in, maybe looking at Dozer package. See if we can't get something going on the ground.
I apologize for the dead air. This is just a difficult place to see what's going on.
We're going to have to take a timeout.
Hart has a man come on late, but not in time for the Leopards to get a playoff. Leopards going to take a timeout. We will as well. 5:12 to go in the first quarter. Malvern trails 20-0.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Back at Arkadelphia again, Malvern trailing 20-0 here. First down, second down. Loss of 2 on the previous play makes it second down and 12. Hard in at quarterback for Malvern. Takes a snap like he was going to try a fake there. Not sure what happened, but he only gets back to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, I think just desperate trying to get anything going. Try hard in, see if we can't get, some success from the dozer package. This is where we kind of found our success against Lakeside when Demise went down for a few plays. So just trying anything new to see what can happen.
Leopards try the right side, trying to get to the outside. Nothing doing there, although they do get some of the lost yardage back.
You have a jet sweep there to Devin Langston coming around the edge. Gets to the outside, just unfortunately with it being third and country mile, he is not able to get anywhere close to a first down. It's going to be 4th and 9. Malvern on to punt. Snap goes through. It's a safety. I don't know what to say, guys.
Yeah, I started to make an announcement here. That we're having some signal problems and may be off the air. I'm here, actually got a text to that effect. Of course, nobody would hear me say that with us being off the air.
Explain that.
Michael Cervantes was on to punt. Ball was a little bit high on the snap, went right through his hands, falls on the ground. He basically just dives on it for the safety. The nightmarish start for the Leopards continues.
I've had nightmares that have gone better than this.
4:05 left to go in the first quarter.
Oh. At least this booth is well air conditioned. Not.
About ready to prop the door open. Oh, yeah. Yeah. With the oppressive heat or the oppressive announcing.
So far, I haven't said a lot, so it's not me. Which is a good thing.
Well, apparently I haven't said anything correctly.
I don't even know what's correct or incorrect right now.
So Leopards getting set to kick again. I say again, since the opening kickoff. 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Kick is away. And fielded at the 38-yard line. Cross 50. Down the left sideline. One man to beat is Langston. And it is another Arkadelphia score, and the nightmare gets worse.
Dylan Scott fields. Nice block set up by Arkadelphia there. He goes right through the hole, untouched to the end zone.
You talk about things getting away quickly.
Yeah, well, to quote Ron Burgundy, the famous Ron Burgundy. That escalated quickly.
That escalated quickly.
Killed a man with a trident.
Yeah, somebody needs a trident.
I saw that. Brick killed a guy.
Brick killed a guy.
Kicks away, and it is good for Arkadelphia. Makes the score, should be 29-0. 3:54 to go in the first quarter.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. all priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
Once again, we return to Arkadelphia, and it has been all Badgers, 29-0, 3:54 to go in the first quarter.
You got Jaquarian Thomas and Devin Langston back deep to receive. Still have not seen Demise ever since the punt that wasn't.
I think he may have hurt himself on the punt, which would explain its 10-yard travel. Kick deep to Malvern, goes over Langston's head and into the end zone for a touchback. So Malvern will start it out with decent field position, see if they can get something going here against the Badgers.
Best starting field position of the night. Am looking down in the huddle. I see 16 again. He does play receiver as well, but it wouldn't shock me at all to see Turner back out at quarterback.
So Leopards take the field, 1st and 10, trailing 29-0. Turner is at quarterback. He's standing alone in the backfield. Trips to the right side, 2 receivers to the left. Turner looking to throw over the middle, lets it go. And it is picked off. Maybe. Nope, they call it incomplete.
Yep. So it looked to me like it bounced.
You trapped it.
Looked like all fades there. Looking for Brandon Scott. Going right along the hash mark, was made contact with a little bit deep in the field. Could have been a flag. Wasn't thrown, but thankfully, ball hits the ground. Almost intercepted by the Arkadelphia safety, Carlos Haney.
Turner again working out a shotgun, this time with the back set up to his right. Florence, I believe, and he got the carry. He gets it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, Jack Burnham does just a great job of fighting off a block there, hitting Florence right off the bat, actually for a loss of a yard right there. Great play by Burnham. Florence just had nowhere to run with it.
Trips to the right side. One man split to the left now. Turner takes a snap and drops straight back. It's screen pass, but broken up by Arkadelphia. Fortunately, falls to the ground. We'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, DeMarco Britton actually gets his hand up and taps the ball, and had he not, Jace Turner would have had a touchdown pass to Jack Burnham. It just would have been for a team in blue instead of the team in white. Well read by Arkadelphia's defense.
So, Steve, when does this Washita River Rumble start?
Next year.
Good.
Yeah.
Good timing.
I'm going to keep it. Nobody's getting my belt.
If you smell.
If you
I'll
smell.
wait a couple more years.
I was thinking about getting disqualified. We can just keep it. Good snap. Punter gets it away. Good punt this time. Fielded at the 47 of Malvern. Running to the near side is the returner, and finally brought down at the 40-yard line. Arkadelphia again starts on the Malvern side of midfield.
Hey, guys, our isolated player does it all. Now he's punting. There's Darian Weaver on the punt. Kicked it right back, no fear, to Dylan Scott, who just had a return for a touchdown on the last punt. But good coverage that time by Brandon Scott making the tackle.
They spot the ball at 39 of Malvern, so the Badgers will start 1st and 10 from there. One man splits to the near side, one to the far side. Turner works out a shotgun, takes a snap, give off right tackle, and big running room again across 25, 20, 10, and out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Zion Hatley on that carry.
Yeah, Hatley, plenty of running room opened up by that Arkadelphia line. I tell you what, blocked there by Logan Lucas on Langston there. He had him well down the field and well controlled, and finally Jaquarian Thomas comes over from safety and makes the tackle.
Give off the right side, and that will result in a touchdown for the Badgers. And it is 35-0. Arkadelphia.
We'll mention that the mercy rule does not take effect until the second half. So the 35-point advantage right now does not mean anything to this point.
Kick is away for the Badgers, and it is good. It makes it 36-0. We'll take a break. Still in the first quarter, Malvern trails Arkadelphia.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Back in Arkadelphia, and it is 36-0 Badgers, 2:43 to go in the first quarter.
Well, past few times Arkadelphia has gone with a deep kickoff, and it has been successful, even with a touchback on the last one. This kid, Gabe Goodman, appears to have quite the leg.
He has put a few through the end zone. Kicks away. This time will be fielded at the 5-yard line. Langston on the return gets up to about the 18.
Fumble.
They had ruled him dead prior to the ball coming loose.
Well, you know, if that's the case, that is horrible forward progress because he was hit right about the 19 and driven back. And
this is true. They spot that back to this
16.
Actually, I guess they didn't rule him dead. I guess we had to have recovered back there.
No, we didn't recover.
Oh. Well, then it's just inexplicable, and we've got the ball in the 16.
At least we have the ball.
It's the mercy rule.
Turner works out a shotgun, looking to throw on first down, gets it away. Right side, and that goes incomplete. Brings up second down and 10.
Yeah, looking for Parker Freer out there. Ran out of the pocket, running out of time. Really just looks to throw it away and live another day. Right over Freer's head and harmlessly out on the sideline.
It's a good thing to be in a soundproof booth now.
Second down and 10 for the Leopards. Twins to either side. One back in the backfield along with Turner. He turns and gives to Florence, and Florence gets back to the line. That's it.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of confusion there. Don't know if Turner turned the wrong way or what, but he had to kind of contort his body around to get the handoff off to Florence. And the messed up timing just kind of threw everything off, and Arkadelphia is getting a tremendous push on the D-line right now. They were in Florence's face right whenever he got the handoff.
Call it third down and 11 for the Leopards. Turner again works out a shotgun. Sets up Florence to his right. Badgers pin their ears back. Pass is away and incomplete. Right at the first down marker, but a little off target, and that'll bring up fourth down and another punt.
Yeah, you got Brandon Scott streaking up on a seam route there and actually found a little gap there, but Turner just wasn't able to get his feet set and make an accurate throw to pick up the first down. So Malvern will be punting again. Darian Weaver back deep to punt as well.
1:45 left to go in the first quarter.
How about we try kicking it to number 3 this time?
Return man for Arkadelphia sets up at the Malvern 45. Low snap, fielded well. Punts away and fielded at the 45-yard line. Returner coming the near side.
Fumble.
Loses the football, and it'll go out of bounds. Arkadelphia. It's hard to say things are just bouncing their way. They're making things bounce their way at this point.
Well, I'll tell you what, tremendous hustle there by Jason Lambell coming across. Big lineman coming over. I think he kind of put a little bit of fear in the heart of Scott there. Scott stopped dead in his tracks, and when he turned and got hit, the ball popped out. Unfortunately, it was right by the sideline and rolls out of bounds. That could have been the break Malvern was needing to try to jumpstart the team and get back in the game.
Well, the returner's over here on the sideline trying to catch his breath.
Ball on the 39-yard line of Malvern. Fake the give, throw up the middle. Pass goes incomplete, overshot his intended receiver.
Yeah, that's the tight end, Alec Lewis. He was running fade route right down the middle. You got Darian Weaver, our isolated player in coverage. Really, he was blanketing him there and had really good coverage. The ball was a little bit overthrown, but about the only place you could have put it to give your tight end a chance there.
Cannon Turner is sophomore for Arkadelphia. The Leopards looking at a couple more years of this quarterback. This time gives off left tackle. Malvern defense holds up there.
That was a nice hit there. Looks like Trey Smith got a pretty good hit on him. Laid the lick, lift the leg, drive him into the ground. It's the kind of football hits you like to see.
It's like Seth said, they're having a lot of trouble going up the middle, but it's around the edges where I'm seeing most of the yardage gained.
3rd down and 10 for the Badgers.
Under a minute.
Looking to throw is Turner. Now tries to dump it off at the last minute. Goes incomplete. And that will bring up 4th down for the Badgers at the 30, we'll call it the 38 of Malvern.
Yeah, got him shaken up there. I think he was feeling pressure. He really didn't appear to be all that pressured. He was just very discombobulated in the pocket. Saw an outlet to his running back. Tried to hit him quickly. Just weren't on the same page. Bobbled. Malvern comes over, makes the hit, knocks it free, and we're looking at the first Badger punt of the night.
Nobody deep for Malvern.
It's safe.
Kick is away. High spiraling kick. Bounds around the 5.
What? Tell me that did not just happen.
Yeah. Arkadelphia, I'm hoping, down the football.
Guys, you've got to be kidding me right now. It appears Jaquarian Thomas, a player on our team, tried to prevent the ball from going into the end zone by jumping it and batting it back out into the field, which on a punt means that then Arkadelphia can recover and take over possession.
Let's see, they've yet to
Everybody's baffled.
make a call on the possession.
Again, another Sports Center not top 10 moment.
I've got a feeling we're not going to hear from our stat guy tonight. He's not going. I was going to say he didn't want to share them.
I don't believe I've ever seen anything like that. I mean, obviously, if you're Arkadelphia, you jump up and try to knock it, keep it from going into the end zone. But, I mean, you just got to know that that's a live ball if you touch it.
I don't think the officials have seen anything like it because they're in a huddle talking about it.
They're all trying to figure out if
in fact he made contact with the football. That's what they're trying to figure out.
If the Arkadelphia kid hit it and we completely missed it, it's still a down ball. If we hit it, it should be Arkadelphia's ball.
Our ball.
No, they're going to rule it Malvern ball.
That's Mercy Rule 1.3.
33 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
And it also should be
That's-
on the 1 yard line.
That's the first break that Malvern's got. Not if we didn't touch it.
Malvern's going to take over, and there's just a
Yeah, but he didn't have possession of it. I know, but it's
very odd play.
knock it back. It's supposed to be at the point of contact.
But you want to knock it back in that situation. You would never else want to knock it back.
For them,
Malvern starting inside their own 10.
but yes, I think it's supposed to be where your first makes contact.
We wait for the officials to get set. Again, Arkadelphia leading 36-0. Give off the left side, no running room for Malvern. Florence.
Yeah, trying to get Florence on the outside, see if we hadn't had much success up the middle, see if we can get them on the outside like Arkadelphia's been having some success, but good defensive pursuit, shut that hole down really quickly, and Malvern's offense continues to go backwards, which is not a good thing.
And that, I believe, will do it for the first quarter of play. 36-0. Arkadelphia leads Malvern. We'll be back shortly.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
We return to Arkadelphia, and it is an understatement to say it's been all Badgers to this point. 36-0. Badgers lead after one quarter, and Malvern has had absolutely nothing go right.
Well, the Badgers have lived up to the hype. They've lived up to their record. The only loss they've had has been to Joe T. and learned from their athletic director Tuesday while going to Little Rock that they have mercy rolled, I believe, 6 schools this year. So we're looking at the stats, and we have 0 yards rushing and 0 yards passing in the first quarter.
So it's a balanced attack.
It is. Well, that's the positive part of it right there. It's a balanced attack.
Steve, you may have a better view than I do on this. As a matter of fact, I mean, I hate to give up this fun, but
Sure.
why don't you take over the play-by-play for a minute?
2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Snap goes back to Turner looking for a man. Gets pressure, and he's going to have to jump back into the field to play before taking a safety. Bring up 3rd and extremely long for the Leopards. Looks like he lost 7 on that play.
Actually made a couple of good moves to not get caught in the end zone, but couldn't find a receiver.
The Badgers were coming at him. Now the Leopards are backed up to their own goal line. We've got 11:30 left to go in this first half. Badgers up 36-0. Handoff straight up the middle, trying to find some room. Gets up to the center, picks up 3 on the play. They'll bring up a 4th and 13 from the Leopards' 4-yard line. 6-yard line, excuse me. London Florence, I believe, or
It's been Devin Langston.
yeah, Darian Weaver back to punt.
I'm sorry, Darian Weaver. I apologize.
I'm not gonna go with Mike's no honey bun philosophy, and honey bun's back to punt.
There you go.
We got to have something fun to say. Honey bun is back to punt, and looks like we got a timeout on the play. Looks like timeout Arkadelphia. 10:45 left to go. Badgers up 36-0. We'll be back. And we are back from Badger Stadium, and I got to say it. Badgers, we don't need no stinking Badgers. And I'll just leave it at that. I have to do that. It's my little tradition. 4th and 16, Leopards on to punt. Leopards down 36-0. Darian Weaver back to punt. Gets the ball away, kind of a knuckleball. Hits at the 28-yard line. Taken at the 36 by Arkadelphia. A little stumbling and bumbling. He's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Arkadelphia have the ball 1st and 10.
Right now, Arkadelphia can do no wrong, and quite honestly, Malvern's assisting in that.
We've got more wounds in our feet than you can just imagine. It's just been another one of those Murphy Law nights. Anything that could go wrong will go wrong. Badgers come on, 1st and 10. Ball at the Leopard looks like 19, just over the 20. So they're in the red zone. 10:35 left to go in this half. Handoff. Nope, fake handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it. Gets over the 20. It's going to be driven back to the 21. It'll be interesting to see where they'll spot it. Spot it right back close to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a half yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Badgers.
If we ever do get the opportunity to rebuild our press box, I want Brian to tour this place, because this is exactly what you don't want to do.
I don't know that we've been to a press box that it's not an example of what not to do.
Nashville. Yeah, but we didn't go as a group, so that one doesn't count.
Nashville up 20-7 over Bauxite.
Give off the right side. Down inside the 15-yard line. My apologies there, Steve.
That's all right. I'm doing some Ouachita River Rumble business here with Amber. Channel 7 wants to see our belt.
Trying to find an update on the Fountain Lake game, and I can't find
So
anybody
far, I haven't
doing
seen
anything.
anything posted yet.
No one's there.
Hey, look here.
Counter handoff to the tailback, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Loses about 4 on the play.
It's just not fair for you to say, look here, and I can't see anything.
Nice defensive play there by the Leopards. Going to back them up. It'll be 4th and 10 for the Badgers from the Leopard 20-yard line.
Beautiful paint color on this wall.
Tell you what, folks.
You've got a phone outlet on your side, too.
I do. I'm thinking about calling somebody.
Make you a landline phone call.
Maybe.
Arkadelphia on to attempt this extra long field goal. It'll be 37 yards. Kick is up, and he's got the distance, and it's through. 8:45 left to go in the first half, and Arkadelphia Badgers take a 39-0 lead over the Malvern Leopards, and we will be back.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
And we're back at Badger Stadium. 8:44 left to go in this first half. Arkadelphia has a commanding lead, 39-0. But let's remember what happened last week with our Hogs, folks. The biggest comeback in Razorback history. It could absolutely happen.
And it happened with the backup quarterback.
It did. So I'm seeing some parallels here.
Did Arkadelphia's coach get fired? No?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
Not yet.
Then I don't think that's happening. Then.
No, well, I'm looking for something. I'm searching. Arkadelphia getting ready to kick this ball away. Deep kick. It's going to be taken by the Leopards at the 4-yard line. Trying to bring it out, make something positive, looking for blockers. He's going to be hit at the 20 by a herd of Badgers and dropped. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own. Looks like they're going to give him the 21-yard line.
I hope to never encounter a herd of Badgers in my life. No, that is true.
Leopards offense needs to find something.
There's a huddle going on. Looks like they're trying to get the directions in. Maybe a little pep talk going on too. The Leopards are taking the field. 1st and 10, ball at their own 21-yard line. It looks like nope, Turner's still in at quarterback. And we got a whistle on the play. Got a little chippy activity over here on the near side between the cornerback and the wide receiver. Looks like the Leopards run out of time on the play clock, so they're going to back them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15, ball from their own 16-yard line. And the Leopards all night long have just been starting in a hole.
Leopards back to 15 now.
Handoff up the middle. Got some running room. Just get out past the 20, back to the 21, make up that penalty yardage. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Leopards from their own 21-yard line.
About as much room as Florence has had all night. Just really hadn't been a hole for him to run through to this point.
It's a very brief hole and was closed quickly by the Arkadelphia Badger linebackers. 2nd and long 10. Fake handoff. Nope. Handoff did go to Florence. And he picks up 4 on the play. So it's 3rd and 6 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 25-yard line.
We're in positive territory now offensively.
We'll take every little victory we can get. Turner play action pass, hits his man out at the 31, and he's going to be loose. And we got a foot race. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown Leopards. 7:28 left to go. The Leopards cut this lead 39-6.
And all credit goes to Steve Rook.
Hey, I'll take that.
They said quarterback Parker Freer.
May have been. I can't see. Quite honestly.
Turner's heading on now, so I believe that is true. I believe it was Parker Freer.
Parker Freer. Nice pitch and catch there.
Not that I saw, but I heard.
And you see the extra point, so tell me how it goes.
Okay, hey, I can do that. Jace Turner on the hold. Good snap. Got it down. It's blocked by Dylan Scott.
That's, once again, just whatever can go wrong will. We'll be back. And we are back at Badger Stadium in Arkadelphia. The Badgers are up 39-6, but the Leopards just answered with a score. 7:29 left to go in this first half.
I could be wrong on that. Was that Parker Freer's first pass?
I think it was.
Pretty good stats there for your
First pass,
year.
he's got a quarterback rating of about 200 right now.
1 for 1 with a long touchdown. Parker Freer, I see you.
Kick is away, kind of a pooch kick down to the 30. It's going to go out of bounds. And the Badgers have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 35. Back at you, Mike.
Didn't know you were going to hand it back to me now, are you? All right. Well, the Leopards, we can see if they can capitalize on what momentum they now have. It's hard to have momentum when you're down 33 points.
Well, they didn't give up. I mean, that was a heck of a run by Brandon Scott there to get to the outside and outrun all that Arkadelphia speed for the touchdown.
I'll give him credit. I really thought he was going to get run down just based on the speed of Arkadelphia, and he did not. Turner working out a shotgun, loads up the right side. He'll keep blitzed, and he goes down in the backfield.
Unfortunately, I think his knee went down. Had it not, it would have been a fumble and Malvern would have recovered, but I think he got hit immediately.
Yeah, that's Logan Lucas at quarterback.
Oh, they
Typically
switched
their
on
wide
us.
receiver. That's their leading wide receiver. Is back playing quarterback.
Yeah, they did that earlier on that one drive when I said I didn't have a clue what they were doing.
This time he hands off to his tailback, off left tackle, and he's off to the races at midfield, 40-yard line, tries to cut back, and is finally run out of bounds around the 27-yard line of Malvern.
Down block on the D lineman there, seal the edge with the linebacker, huge hole that you could drive your truck through, and off to the races, and off out of my vision. So.
Speaking of, I'm going to hand it back off to Steve. You got the best view in the box.
I got the. I'm not sure that's a good thing to have right now.
I was going to say, I'm not sure that makes you a winner.
Not at all. 1st and 10 for the Badgers. Ball at the Leopard 31-yard line. Once again, Lucas in that Wildcat. He's going to keep it. Goes over the right-hand side. He's hit, breaks 4 tackles, fights for yardage. He's going to pick up 9 yards on the play. Gets down close to the Leopard 22-yard line. So we've got a 2nd and short for the Badgers. If you've just joined us, and we're kind of hoping you did, we got 6:27 left to go in this first half, and the Arkadelphia Badgers are up 39-6 over Malvern. Once again, the Badgers are running this Wildcat with their wide receiver in at quarterback. Handoff up the middle to Zion. Looked like his knee may have went down, but he's breaking tackles. He's inside the 10. And they're going to say, nope, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 4-yard line. The Badgers on about a 19-yard run there by Zion Hadley. It's going to have 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. And they're going to, the announcer says they're going to give him the 3.
He's wrong a lot.
I'm hearing that. But he is saying a lot of stuff about the Ouachita River Rumble. First and goal from the 3 for Arkadelphia. And quarterback's going to keep it over the left-hand side, fight for yardage, and they're going to say he fell into the end zone. 5:55 left to go in this first half, and Arkadelphia extends their lead to 45-6 over the Malvern Leopards.
Tell you what, Steve, don't get me wrong, at least thus far into the ball game, this is Malvern's worst performance of the year. That being said, looking at this Arkadelphia team, they look as talented as anybody else we've played, including Robinson.
Absolutely. They have the athletes. And the thing about it, there's a lot of sophomores and juniors on that field for Arkadelphia. Extra point is good. 5:55 left to go. Score 46-6 Arkadelphia.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
And we are back at Badger Stadium. We would certainly encourage all of you to do business with our generous sponsors and let them know that their support is welcome and appreciated as they help the school district in Malvern Leopard football. 5:55 left to go in this first half. Arkadelphia is going to kick off the ball to the Malvern Leopards. So far tonight, Arkadelphia has pretty much launched it deep. The kicker's got a good leg. They did recover one onside kick at the beginning of the game. Kick is away, and it's a line drive down to the 2, taken there by Malvern across the 15, looking for some running room. Breaks tackles, but he's going to be brought down at the 20 by Arkadelphia.
Boy, and they just ganged up on that tackle. Looked like for a moment there might be some running room, but Arkadelphia, much like Robbins can do, can close those gaps so quickly.
They have very fast athletes that can close in and take away yardage when it looks like it's going to happen. 5:47 left to go in the first half. 1st and 10 Arkadelphia, ball at their own 20. 1st and 10 Malvern, ball at their own 20. And we're looking at scores. Some things have got to happen for Malvern to get to the playoffs.
Last I saw, Nashville was up 20-15 on Bauxite.
Bauxite giving Nashville all they want.
Parker Freer is back out at quarterback. He's looking to throw, rolls to his left. He's hit as he releases the ball. Looks like there is a battle between the receiver and the cornerback. It's going to fall incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He caught it.
He caught it.
Wow, what a catch along that far sideline.
That was a
Brandon Scott.
Scott makes a sliding catch.
Pickup of almost 20 on that pass. So
Parker Freer, 2 for 2.
Parker Freer's got a heck of a QB rating so far.
Yeah, but he's not throwing touchdowns on the pace he was earlier.
1st and 10, Malvern at their own 40-yard line. Freer back at quarterback, drops back, looks for a man over the middle. He's got somebody crossing.
Oh, gosh.
Gosh, both players had their hands on it. The Leopard receiver had to turn into a defender. Dallas Lewitt there.
Yeah,
Lewis, I'm sorry. Did a good job there making sure nothing happened
I think
in a negative way.
Lewis initially had a hand on it, batted it into the Arkadelphia guy's chest, and then almost ripped it away from him at the end. Had he caught it, I think he would have been gone.
2nd and 10 for the Leopards, ball at their own 40-yard line.
Freer showing some skill at quarterback.
Once again, Freer passes. He connects at the 47-yard line. The Malvern receiver took a hit, but staggered forward and picked up a first down, moved into Badger territory.
Brandon Scott, stop route, makes a nice catch, takes the hit, spins off of it, still picks up about another 5 yards of positivity, and moves the ball forward. Freer looking good right now.
So Leopards come back to the line with a 1st down and 10. Ball right at midfield as Parker sets up in shotgun. Twins to either side. Takes a snap. Fakes the give, looking to throw right side. Pass is picked off at the 35-yard line by Arkadelphia. and returned over midfield down to the 48-yard line. The Badgers are back in business offensively.
Yeah, you had Jace Turner running a post route there. It was double covered. Not really a good situation. I can only guess Freer never saw Scott coming across there. He undercuts the post, goes up, makes the interception, high points it, has a nice run back. Arkadelphia's got the ball on plus territory again.
Sorry, Mike, having to do a little Washita River Rumble business. Our belt was just on Channel 7. My belt was just on Channel 7.
Nashville now up 27-15 with 3:10 left in the second quarter.
That one going according to plan. Badgers work 1st and 10 at the Malvern 47-yard line. Bring a man in motion. Lucas, that is back to Turner. He keeps and goes right side up to the 45-yard line. Pickup of 2 on the play.
He got introduced to Jordan Hart there. He squared him up, drove him backwards. Good decision there. Nice hole opened up. But after about 3 yards, Hart said there was going to be no more.
Gain of a couple on the play. It's 2nd down and 8.
Guys, when did PA announcers become play-by-play announcers?
Well, yeah, we run into a lot of it seems like. Turner gives right side. Running back rather's got room along the Malvern sideline and finally run out of bounds. We'll see where they spot him. Going to be about the 11, I believe, 10-yard line. It is the 10. And Steve, I'm going to hand it back to you.
All right, I will take it first. I believe that's 1st and goal. It looks like they've marked the ball inside the 10. Excuse me, they marked. Yeah. From my standpoint, it looks like it's just inside the 10-yard line, so I don't think the Badgers can get a 1st down. 1st and goal for the Badgers. Ball just inside the 10. 4:12 left to go in this first half. 46-6. Handoff right up the middle. He's got some running room. He's going to be caught, though. And Jersey tackle, spinning him around, takes him down at the 6-yard line and pick up a long 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Badgers. Ball right at the 5-yard line.
Like he ran about 8 yards to get that 3.
He did, and then got spun around. The Badgers are starting to make some substitutions. Ken and Turner back in at quarterback. Backup running back in. Handoff again. Nope, keep out pass to the wide receiver, and we're going to have a touchdown, Arkadelphia. 3:28 left to go in the first half, and Arkadelphia just took a 52-6 lead over the Malvern Leopards.
Hard to add much to it at this point. Malvern getting their hats handed to them. Did you see how I over-enunciated that?
Yes.
I usually like to pick up my own hat.
Arkadelphia is going on to attempt this extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. 3:28 left to go in the first half. 53-6 Arkadelphia. All right, we are back at Badger Stadium. Let's talk about something positive. We're hearing from, basically for the Leopards don't come back and win this game. They need Fountain Lake and Bauxite to lose, and it looks like that's happening.
At least to this point.
At least to this point.
Now, Bauxite giving Nashville a little bit of a push, but Nashville.
Is that game at Bauxite or at Nashville?
That I'm not sure of.
It's at Nashville.
Kick is away deep, and the ball is going to roll into the end zone and out, so that'll be a touchback. Leopards have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Leopard offense found some spark with Freer at quarterback. Of course, things fell apart with the interception. Freer hadn't played a lot of quarterback of late.
Probably not since junior high.
We'll look and see. Freer is coming back in at quarterback. 3:28 left to go in this first half. Arkadelphia is up 53-6 in the inaugural Ouachita River Rumble, sponsored by College of the Ouachitas. There's a snap. Freer's getting some pressure, and he's going to be taken down at the 10-yard line. Let's see where they spot this ball. They're going to give his forward progress to the 13-yard line. So the loss of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 17 for the Leopards.
Like he tried to take that inside and then couldn't find any running room, tried to bust it outside, and, of course, Arkadelphia was right there.
Yeah. Arkadelphia's athleticism is really just taking care of the defense, taking care of the offense. Second handoff to London Florence. He's trying to find some room around the edge. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Loss of a half a yard, so it's 3rd and almost 18 for Malvern.
London's used to getting to that corner and being able to turn things up, but Arkadelphia is just playing good, solid defense, disciplined defense.
Very fast team. 2:48 left to go in the first half. Malvern with the ball, 3rd and 17 from their own 12-yard line. Malvern getting set. Play clock is down to 9. Freer at quarterback. Looking to pass, getting some pressure. He's going to be dropped at the half-yard line there by Arkadelphia. Malvern's going to have their back to the wall on this punt. Brings up a 4th and 18, looks like.
Freer again trying to make something happen, tried to bust the outside and find a receiver, but Arkadelphia did a good job wrapping up his ankles before he could get out there. There was some open room out to that far side, but Arkadelphia again doing good containment.
Darian Weaver's going to have his heels on the back out of bounds line right up under the goal post.
Just as concerning, the Arkadelphia returners are set up around the 35-yard line.
Punts away, and it's a knuckleball that hits at the 18. Arkadelphia players are just going to let it roll, and it's going to die at the 33-yard line. All in all, back to the original line of scrimmage, it was a 12-yard punt, but really kind of got them out of a hole with that. And with that, we'll stay here with it. 19-0, Ashdown over Fountain Lake, so that's heading our way too. Arkadelphia will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. .152 left to play in this first half. It goes without saying, Malvern needs a stop. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. Backup quarterback is in. He picks up 5 on the play, 2nd and 5. Whew. Looks like number 28 is in at quarterback, and that's another one of the wide receivers. Excuse me, that was number.
I thought it was 20, but I may.
20, but do we have a 20 on your roster?
20.
Braden Thomas.
Yeah, Braden Thomas, freshman quarterback.
I was told this week that he is almost as good as the starting quarterback. So I'm not sure we're going to get any relief from this backup quarterback. 2nd and 5 for Arkadelphia. Ball at the Leopard 27-yard line. Arkadelphia's happy just to kind of let this clock run down and take it to halftime. We got 1:04 left to go in the second quarter. Play clock is down to 5. There's a snap, handoff right up the middle. He's going to be stopped and dropped right at the 36-yard line. Excuse me, 20. Looks like at the 32, excuse me. He's loss of 3 on the play. Backs it up. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Unhappy Nashville poster says that a Bauxite player fakes an injury to keep 1 second on the clock before halftime, and then Bauxite scores on the next play.
Oh, my gosh.
It says
so those flop plays do work for some people.
He says Patton directly told the player to go down and fake the injury. I'm not there, so I don't know, but
but it makes total sense, doesn't it?
Makes sense. Play clock down to 3. There's a snap rolling to his right, looking for a man. He's got a man open toward the end zone, but it's going to be thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, Thomas.
They're going to say it's caught. I just
Wow.
got a bad angle. I apologize for that. It's caught at the... Nope, incomplete. Okay. Brings up a 4th and 8. We've got 7 seconds left to go on the game clock. We'll see what Arkadelphia will try to do. 53-6, 7 seconds left to go in the first half, and the Ouachita River Rumble has not gone like we had hoped. I can say that in here.
Well, and being the initiator of the event, I think you'd want a close ball
What
game.
a really good game. Quarterback up the middle keeps the ball. He's going to be dropped at the 24-yard line, and we got 0-0s. We're going to halftime. Arkadelphia 53, Malvern 6. We'll be back.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Arkadelphia gets the kick away to Malvern. This kick
Oh my gosh.
bounds and is picked up around the 11. Up across the 20, 25, and run out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. So the Leopard offense will end up with good starting field position.
It wasn't anywhere near the return, but Jordan Hart leveled a guy. He's probably got a headache right now. Good
Sometimes
return
in
there by
games
Thomas.
like this, that's what you end up with a lot of.
You know what? I'm just going to level one guy. I don't really care. He did. It was successful.
We're going to start out this second half under the mercy rule. It's just not a good way to put it, folks.
Freer back out at quarterback. He'll have Tommy Woodfork set up to his left.
I think you know you're using their dynamite here, but
So twins either side for Freer. He's got one back in the backfield. Give off the right side. Leopards find a few yards of running room.
I'm telling you guys, tonight, the one thing I'll say is there's been either a slow whistle or something. You know, we can't hear the whistle up here, obviously, but players are being driven back a good 8 to 10 yards before they're finally being planted. And you would think you'd be trying to blow the whistle and get that to stop, but good run by Woodfork to the outside.
Yeah, I was making sure, looking back at my roster, that is Woodfork at tailback. Twins either side for Freer.
oh my.
High snap goes over Freer's head, and he's being currently outraced the football. It gets away, and it looks like
Still loose.
Arkadelphia
Still loose.
has come up with it,
I don't know how to stack.
That's a touchdown.
and it is a touchdown.
That ball was shot out of a cannon over Freer's head, and Freer does good just to get back and really avoid the first recovery by knocking it loose again, but unfortunately continues to roll and rolls into the end zone where it's recovered by Arkadelphia.
I'm not going to give anybody negative yardage for that.
That
I have no idea who recovered it.
just a continuation of what has been a horrific game for Malvern.
Yeah, if it could go wrong, it did. Got a new kicker, guys. You don't say that often.
Got a righty.
Kicker.
He's kicking from the right side of the ball.
I couldn't see it. It is good. And the lead is extended now 60-6. We'll be back.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
We're back in Arkadelphia. We've got a relief kicker.
Ethan Savage. No, they're going back with the classic one here.
No, we're going back? Okay. The double switch.
They tried to double switch.
This one, line drive kick, fielded at the 5-yard line, up across the 15. And met just shy of the 20-yard line. Again, as Seth said earlier, slow whistles. It seems like forward momentum was stopped for a good, 6 seconds before the...
Yeah, and then, if it's been like it has been, they'll move it way back on the forward progress, too. They're not very Johnny on the spot with the whistle or the spot for forward progress.
Spot this ball at the 18-yard line.
Steve, when you go down to present the belt, can you explain to them what that rule means?
Which rule is that?
Forward progress.
Forward progress, I will, because I'm not quite sure they understand that.
Fake the give, throw near side, goes incomplete.
Looking for Brandon Scott on a 5-yard stop route. Well covered by Arkadelphia there. And even if he would have caught it, he was going to be hit immediately. Almost well covered enough that you might want to try a stop and go, see if you can't hit him with a double move.
Second down and 10 for Malvern. Give to Woodfork. He gets back to the 20-yard line. That'll be it for him.
Guys, that was almost like Woodfork and...
like they were kind of wrestling over that one, weren't they?
I think they were. Each of them had a hand on it and a show of friendship, and they both tried to run the ball forward. It looked like to me.
Show of friendship.
What can you say? Ball protection was amazing.
Keep 4 hands on it. Give to Woodfork. He gets spun around as he crosses the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down for Malvern. They pick up about a yard on the play. It'll be 4th down and 7.
6:45 left to go in the third quarter.
Darian Weaver will be on to punt.
Say it, Mike.
What's that?
Say it, Mike. Say his nickname. Just once.
Mr. Weaver.
Does he have a neighborhood?
Who are the people in his neighborhood?
Low snap, fielded well. No rush really from Arkadelphia. None really needed. Ball goes out of bounds just across right at the Malvern 35-yard line. And Arkadelphia will come back out. Got a feeling we'll see a ton of fresh faces. Normally you'd say clean uniform. That's not really a thing anymore, I guess, with everybody in the turf fields.
Fresh faces, fresh men.
Like 9 careers.
Whole lot of fresh.
And Arkadelphia working the clock in the third quarter. Fake the give, quarterback keeps, and he is hammered in the backfield. Like for a moment, the ball may have come loose. If it did, the quarterback, I believe, got back on it.
We're pointing our way.
And it looks like we did come up with it. Leopard's going to end up with the football.
He was leveled. I didn't really see who it was. It looked kind of like Jaden Smith. He blasted him. Ball immediately comes out and kind of a pile-up. Couldn't tell who came away with it. But big play by the defense gets the ball right back to the offense.
We've got a ways to go to even up the turnover.
So Leopards are going to take over at their own 37-yard line.
And the play-by-play announcer is still talking.
Give to Woodfork off the right side. He gets good yardage along the far sideline.
Yeah, but he was talking about the belt, so let him talk.
I mean, quite honestly, though, like if you come to an Arkadelphia game all the time, or if you coach at Arkadelphia, how do you not just turn around and say, shut up?
Say there are some advantage to being in this echo chamber.
He's not even taking a breath.
Give to Woodfork again. He gets close to the first down as he crosses the 46-yard line.
Oh.
He's going to be about a half yard shy.
Starting to get a little interesting. A little after the whistle. Pushing and shoving.
A little chippy.
It's not very feisty.
Third down, less than a yard down for Malvern. Fear gives to Woodfork, looking for running room, cuts back across the field and wrapped up back at the 40-yard line, and be a loss of about 5. Brings up fourth down again for Malvern.
The officiating crew has been generous with their spots.
A loss of 5 yards on the play, back to the 41-yard line, brings up fourth down and 6 for Malvern.
Punt team back on.
Appears to be so.
Hoping to improve on the average tonight.
Trying to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Fumbled snap. Putter keeps it. If he can get to the sideline, he's got a chance. Weaver, though, wrapped up and brought down at about the 43, 44-yard line.
Panic there, really unwarranted. There wasn't much of a rush. Even though he fumbled it, still had plenty of time to get the punt off, but just a little panicked and tried to make a play, unable to do so.
Approaching 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Again, it's 60-6. Arkadelphia leading Malvern.
2 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Oh my gosh.
Give to the tailback, and he is met at the line of scrimmage. Picks up maybe a yard on the play, brings up second down.
A lot of fresh faces over on the Malvern defense I'm seeing too.
That is not very good quarterback. It's Buster Thomas.
Brings up second down now and 9 for Arkadelphia.
So Braden Thomas, the freshman quarterback, looks to the sidelines awaiting his signal. Again, Arkadelphia in no hurry, and nor should they be.
Fumble
on the play. 2 Malvern players there, and they
run into each other and knock it backwards to a Arkadelphia player.
Man. Murphy's Law is hard at work.
45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. On the positive side, I'm telling you what I can see right now.
And running. I think Whitlow was going for the scoop and score and had another Leopard coming in for the dive recovery, and they just kind of ran into each other.
So Arkadelphia with third and long now, looking to throw. Quarterback flushed out of the pocket, runs to his right. He's got some room along the home sideline. Hit as he crosses the 40.
Alan Alvarez takes a big lick, but stops him short of the first down to go bring up fourth down.
And that's the end of the third quarter, Mike.
We'll take a short break, and we'll have this one wrapped up shortly, folks. Been all Arkadelphia. We'll be back in a moment.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Once again, we return to Arkadelphia. Arkadelphia facing fourth down. We'll see if they go ahead and punt here.
Well, on the bright side for the Leopards playoff hopes, it appears that the fake injury has inspired Nashville. They've had a 64-yard touchdown run, a 61-yard touchdown pass, and a 4-yard touchdown run to open up a 46-22 lead with 2 minutes left in the third. Not as easy to get updates on the Fountain Lake game.
Thomas gets the Leopards to move, and that'll give Arkadelphia a first down.
It'll be close.
Encroachment against the Malvern Leopards. There will be a 5-yard mark off. And
Yep.
Arkadelphia first and 10 at the Malvern 33-yard line.
$11:15 to go in this ball game. Again, 60-6, Arkadelphia leads. Thomas turns, gives his tail back, breaks a tackle, and gets to the Malvern sideline.
That's another sophomore running back right there, Ernest Young. Tackled by number 85 for us, which I'm not quite sure. We don't have a number 85 listed on our roster.
That is probably going to be one of the freshmen.
Well, even the one that has the freshman on it doesn't have an 85.
Oh, never mind then. Second down and short 4 for Arkadelphia. Thomas, quarterback, keeps, goes to the outside. He's got running room at the 20, at the 10, and he goes in for the touchdown. 27-yard run by the freshman quarterback.
I couldn't see it, so.
Going to the right.
Well, we are back to the right-footed kicker. Gets it up and away, and it is no good. 66-6, 9:25 to go in this one. We'll be back. Once again, return to Arkadelphia, and Badgers have had their way tonight. Their way tonight in every conceivable way.
As far as we know, playoff looking is still looking good for the Leopards, though, with Nashville opening up a little bit of a lead. Trying to get an update on the Fountain Lake Ashdown game, but that's like trying to break into Fort Knox, apparently, to get a score update. 19-7 in the third quarter. Ashdown leading.
Nearing the 8-minute mark to go in this one. And this one really for both teams now is just about getting some young players some playing time. Kick fielded at the 5-yard line of Malvern. Across the 15. Over the 30. And all the way out to midfield.
That's Devin Langston. I only saw him right about the time he broke from the 45. He had a host of blue jerseys chasing after him, though, from my viewpoint. But that would definitely be the best starting position of the game for Malvern on the 50-yard line. Will be Freer at quarterback. Woodfork still at tailback.
Couple of wideouts to the left side, one to the right.
See Nick Voss.
Like we had a player coming on late. Sets up on the right side. So Freer keeps, tries to go right, and he's hit and going to be dropped in the backfield.
Oh, we're finally going to get a late hit call. I was wondering, there was another slow whistle, it would appear, but warranted enough for a late hit. Roughing the passer on a running play. All right.
Curious call.
It's a late hit. He just doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's the first penalty.
Wow.
Besides the ban penalty?
Besides the ban penalty.
First penalty besides the ban penalty?
First playing penalty against Arkadelphia.
Football related. Got Dallas Lewis with the height advantage over the cornerback. Wonder if we're going to take a shot.
Looking to throw is Freer. Forced out of the pocket. Now lets it go left side. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, looking for Matlock going down the hash mark there. A little bit underthrown.
Second down and 10 for Malvern. Again, twins to either side for Freer. Give Woodfork right side. He's slung down at about the 44-yard line.
Keandre Dawson basically wraps him up and throws him backwards. It's a big boy.
Actually, give the Leopards the 43, which was the original line of scrimmage. Brings up third down and 10. We're under 5 minutes to go.
We see a freshman out there, Dante Reed, playing some receiver.
Freer looking to throw, drops straight back, now rolls to his left. Being chased.
Come back, receiver.
And he has to dump it off, throw it out of bounds.
Receivers got to learn there. I know we're kind of young and inexperienced right now, but when your quarterback's in trouble like that, he's not going to be able to throw deep. You got to start working your way back and giving him some kind of help. Right there, Freer's running for his life. No chance to complete that ball.
Fourth down and 10 for Malvern.
5 minutes to go in the third.
5 minutes to go in the third. Ashdown still leading by 12, 19-7. Another freshman out there, Ramon Stratton at running back. Young Leopards getting some playing time.
Freer takes, gives, off left tackle, and good gain on fourth down, but it won't be enough for the first.
No, but a good hard run by a freshman. There was no fear there. He ran hard up the middle, broke a few arm tackles along the way. It was going to be tough to pick up 10 there, but impressive run by Stratton.
So the Leopards are going to turn it over on downs now with 3:15 to go in the ball game, trailing 66-6.
Got Michael Cervantes, the kicker, out playing some D-back. Touchdown Ashdown, it appears. the lead increases, and Malvern's playoff chances are getting better and better as we speak.
Arkadelphia starts out first down and 10. Give off the right side. Leopards make the tackle after a pickup of 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, it looked like the turf monster about got him quick, but able to keep his feet and pick up a yard. Good stop by the Malvern defense on first down. Nashville continues to pile it on with a 55-yard touchdown run. They're now up 53-22 at the end of the third.
Second down and 9 now for Arkadelphia, and you can tell looking at the size of these kids. These are the pups.
Went to a high school game and a junior high game broke out.
Exactly.
Fast one.
Fake the give now. Thomas takes off. He's got running room. Finally tripped down at the 33-yard line of Malvern.
I believe that was Michael Cervantes on the tackle.
Minute and a half to go. This one's going to be mercifully over shortly. Under a minute to go now as Thomas takes a snap, gives to his tailback, breaks a tackle in the backfield along the near sideline, and is finally going to be run out of bounds. Actually, they're going to say he stepped out at the 13-yard line. "35 seconds to go." And Arkadelphia is not going to have to run another play. We'll see if they do or not. 15 seconds on the game clock.
It would be rather classless to run a play, but
They start walking back to the sidelines, and this one is over. It's been over for a while, quite honestly. 66-6 Arkadelphia